Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Failing Upwards. Here's the latest breaking news. True Detective renewed for Season 5 at HBO as showrunner Issa Lopez strikes an overall deal. Now, if you have not watched this show, you are one of the lucky ones. I started watching this. I was going to do a weekly review because I really enjoyed this series in the past, Season 1 specifically. I know Season 2 is a little bit shaky, and 3 and whatnot. But I really enjoyed Season 1, and as you can tell right now on TV, there's not really a lot out there. So I was like, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. This was an absolute dumpster fire. It was filled with identity, politics, man-hating garbage. It was an absolute clusterfuck of a show. This could have been good, but you have an incompetent fool in charge of it, and writing was absolutely terrible. And we'll go over the general audience scores for this show just to prove that it wasn't very well received. Now, a lot of people watched it, but they didn't really enjoy it. Not only that, but Issa Lopez here isn't just signed on for another season of True Detective. Oh no, it's much more than that. It says here, over at Deadline, as a part of Lopez's new multi-year deal, she will also create new content for HBO and Max. Now, if you hop on over to Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, this is Issa Lopez. Doesn't this just scream a specific agenda being thrown into your TV show or movie? I don't know. At least it does it for me, especially with the trend in Hollywood. This person is definitely a flaming leftist, and it's all throughout her show. It's not hard to see. Even the original creator of True Detective hated this season. But let's jump over to the reviews. As you can see, the audience score is a 59%. This is terrible. In fact, if we actually jump back over to this article real quick before I go back to Rotten Tomatoes, if you scroll down to the comments here, you could see what people are saying about this news. So it says here, sure, with a final drawing of 5.5 rating on IMDb, why not give Lopez another season? I just cannot understand what anyone could have enjoyed about this season. I liked the horrifying corpse pile. That was pretty cool. Once they dealt with the corpse pile, the show lost appeal. Oh boy. Most successful? Let's see if it gets the awards of the first season. Most successful, question mark. So as you can see, a lot of people think that this is also ludicrous as well. Now, jumping back over to Rotten Tomatoes, like I said, where you could see people's very lengthy description of how they feel about this show. They go into quite amount of detail explaining how bad this show is. This is a 1 out of 5 stars. This is a 2 out of 5. You will have some people there that really enjoyed it, and like anything else, yeah, I'm sure there are some people out there who do. But the majority of people did not like this show. Another 1 out of 5 here, 3.5 out of 5, another 5 out of 5, another 1. And this is just Rotten Tomatoes. If you jump over to IMDb, you'll see an 8.9. But that reflects all of True Detectives, seasons 1 through the current 4. If you scroll down and you break it down by season, you could see here that season 4 is clearly the lowest rated of all of them. The last episode got a 5.5. That is atrocious. And like I said, this show could have been good. I went into this thinking it was going to be good. Them in Alaska, kind of that paranormal element that they threw in after episode 1. I was like, all right, let's see where this goes. But oh my God, there is no way that you could enjoy this show. I'm sorry. If you did, good on you. But I don't see how anybody could watch this and not see past all the nonsense that she crammed into these episodes. And if you go over here, you can actually see the reviews. These are what people were writing. I reviewed this by date. I didn't go by stars or anything. And like I said, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. But you can see 3 out of 10. Here's a 10 out of 10. Good for them. A 1 out of 10. So much for the suspense of disbelief. A 4 out of 10. This one doesn't even say anything, but they clearly loved it. 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10. 2 out of 10, a 9 out of 10. So you're going to have some spikes of really good, but for the most part, it's either in the middle or a catastrophe. It just wasn't good. And like I said, the identity politics and all that nonsense really had people checked out of this show. They had all the male characters basically in the role of female characters, and it was just, it was just terrible. So yes, failing upwards is absolutely a thing in Hollywood. We have seen it time and time again, and here we are, where Issa Lopez is checking all the boxes, and it doesn't matter if people enjoy your content, as long as they're watching, that's all that matters. So don't hate watch these shows, because this is what happens. I'm sure a couple people who really enjoyed this show are going to stumble across this video, and hey, if you enjoyed it, more power to you. I'm glad you did. But overall, this was a catastrophe. For the most part, as you could see, general audiences did not like this and don't want more of it. But hey, here we are, and it is what it is. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video or dislike this video, please hit one of those buttons. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care.